Hey guys, you're welcome to this video. So in this video I'll be teaching you guys a very simple strategy, and guys, it's been a while and I'm here again, guys. I'm never going off these charts anymore. Okay, you're always here. I just needed to fix up some things in my business before coming back, because I don't want to be off and on now. I want to fix everything at once. And yeah, if you're in my group, you'll be able to know the reason why I left, and I'm here again, guys. So guys, today we are going to be looking at US30 setup for the week. Okay, we're going to be looking at what we're expecting this week. Yeah, right now this is on the monthly time frame. So first of all, you guys know what we do: identify your highs and your lows, right? That's what we do every day. Okay, we need to identify the last highs and last lows that was created before anything. Okay, because it helps us to know our range. Okay, and this is the last high that was created, and price is about to what? Smash it off. Okay, so right here, let's put it on this one here because it's still equal highs. So are we bullish or bearish? We are actually bearish because of what? The market has been creating these higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, then a little bit of range, creating, all these internal structures. Then what happened? Created another higher high. Then what happened here? Created another higher low. Okay, so looking at this right now is very simple, okay, to understand. I want you guys to actually, okay, now on the monthly time frame, we have identified what's going on. We are bullish on the monthly. Okay, so right here we have a small demand zone here. Yeah, this is our demand. Okay, although it's not in the discounted price levels, so we are still going to mark it out and see what's going on. Okay, and we have another one here on the monthly, so we are going to refine that and look for zones inside those levels. Okay, so right now let's go to the weekly time frame. So guys, if you have been confused of what is going on US30, this is what is going on. Okay, this is what is going on. First of all, after breaking this previous high here, you can see this high. After smashing it, we always expect what? A retracement, and that retracement has already happened, and this is the retracement here. Okay, because this is where the change structure started coming all the way to the downside on the weekly. And what happened? You guys should notice one thing: on the monthly time frame, it has broken a structure. Okay, so for us to see a retracement, we should see a change of structure on what? On the weekly time frame. Okay, you see the way I'm stepping it down for you guys. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, we have seen a change of structure, and we have been trading that retracement since then, which is the sells. Okay, although I haven't been taking most of the trade opportunities here, but I just believe a lot of traders out there that understand structure has been doing the same. Okay, so it created this, it broke above it, created a high, a lower high, a higher low, then a higher high right here, then a higher low again, and a higher high. And what happened? The market pierced it, created what you can see, come into this our monthly demand level, then mitigated it, fueled it all the way to the downside. And what happened next? It pushed. We're expecting it to do was to break this high, but it did not. Rather, it came to retest on it. Then what happened? It pushed down again, came to mitigate the extreme here, you can see, then pushed. What are we expecting this week? This week candle is going to open at the top, okay, which is going to be taking out all of these highs, forming an all-time highs again. Okay, you see the way this thing is very simple. So on the weekly time frame now, what happens next? Let's identify our lows. Okay. So if you guys don't understand the strategy I use supply and demand, or you can call it smart money concept, because I kind of like add liquidity and all of that to it. Okay, so it's not a big deal, it's something every trader can do. This is just very simple. Follow your plan and you understand more. So this is the way it is. And guys, we have, okay, on this weekly now, after there was a break of a high here, you can see it formed a low break, smashed it, then it left what a demand zone or an order block. Okay, because there was a BOS, which is break of market structure. So here now, this is the other block that was left. And yeah, let's go to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, guys, this is the reason why you always have to trade with the higher time frames, because it helps you understand everything, literally everything. Guys, you hardly make a mistake with the daily time frame. With the higher time frame, sorry, not with the daily, with the higher time frame, trading from the monthly, understanding the overall movement and following it as it's playing out. Okay, so on this daily time frame, you can see that the market, see where these things started here. You can see that the market has been bullish, forming higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, then another higher high, a higher low. Then what happened? The market came, formed, swept the high, then changed structure to the downside, then formed another lower high, then a lower low, then a lower high, then a lower low, then another lower low here. Yes, there was no high there, then a high. So all these things you are going to trade is pullback. This is the pullback that I always advise most people to trade. Those pullback that happen on the higher time frame, not the pullback that is happening on the smaller time frame or the lower time frame that you'll be trading. No, trade the pullback on the higher time frames, not on the lower time frames. So right now, we all see that this has been forming, okay, highs. Then there was a break of structure, of which you guys will, if you watch my previous video, you see how we analyze all of these histories. Okay, you see how simple it was for us to trade along with it. And there was a break of this structure. Then there was a demand zone here. There was here. This is the extreme. And also, of which the market has pierced it. It failed, and what happened is still sold to what? To mitigate what? A bullish order block down here. Okay, you can see it here. So right now, you can see how this thing is just engineering itself. So we can see all of this low being formed and being taken because we are in a weekly retracement, okay, of which you guys can see how I came all the way from the monthly to this time frame. Okay, so this is it. It will trade all the way down to what? All the way down to this order block. So right now, let's delete all of this. And yeah, so on the daily time frame now, we have already read the chart. And what happened, guys, is that on this retracement, there was, look, it came, mitigated it from the high, then takes it out again. Then the market changed structure from here, from this point. Then what happened? It came to mitigate it to take the highs. Okay, so all of these things are the way we build our trade setups. Okay, so right here now, let's go to the 4-hour time frame, because on the 4-hour time frame, well, before we go to the 4-hour time frame, let's just mark out our important zones. Okay, these are the important zones for me. Although it might not pull back to it because US30 really moves fast and sometimes leaves its zone empty, but it is what it is, guys. We can still be able to, you know, and I have these are the levels I have on the daily for US30 to come back to retest and change structure and take the highs again. So if it can come to this level, I'll be interested, or if it can come to this level, I'll be interested, or either any of these levels. Okay, I'll be very interested to trade it. And yeah, but this, the lower it gets, the higher the probability on each zones. Okay, you see this one here is on the discounted price. This, I think, is on the mid price level, which is not really that discounted, but here and here is the most relevant zones to look out for. Okay, so right now we are done on the daily. Let's go to the, on the daily we can still see that after mitigating this demand here or order block, look what happened. There was a high here. Okay, this was the high. The market broke through it, so the market came to fill up this gap here. So imbalance, sorry, I've not customized that. They just, you know, for my eyes to kind of figure out of, and this is the resting demand or other block below that level. Okay, so guys, now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So on this 4-hour time frame, we all can see things here happening. You can see the way we scale from the lower time frames to the higher time frames. So are we expecting a more of sales? For now, I'm not looking for sales. I'm not looking for market to come into these zones, then take a shot to the upside, or for the market to come into this zone and take this buys. This is what I'm more looking out for. It means that I'm bullish. I'm looking for buys only on this chart. Okay, looking for only buys. So guys, focus more on buys on US30 for the rest of this month, and I will, yeah, think for the rest of this month, because he's doing a lot. And yes, since we are going to be clearing these highs, guys, we have cleared it already. I might be expecting what? A change of structure, a creation of small liquidity, then takes it out, then change structure to the downside to come and mitigate this level to push. Okay, that's what I'm expecting, because a high here, these highs has been broken. These two highs here, you can see it has been swept to the upside, and we're expecting a retracement this time. Okay, so right now on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that, do we have any zones inside our levels? For me, this should be the extreme zones I'm looking at here. Okay, this is something I should be expecting from it. Okay, so this one here, we have this as the main zones to look out for. So the way I'm marking out this chart now is hardly for the market to come inside it and not respect it. It's very hard, because all these zones are from the higher time frames, and for us to trade what this pullback to this area, which is going to take some days, we discovered that there is a low here. Okay, there's a low and a high was formed, a low was formed, then a high was formed. So here is another low. We should be expecting price to change structure with, then before taking sales to this, any of these zones. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting on US30. But right now, before that, let's break this down. Okay, you guys can still notice this was the previous markets we are actually emphasizing on. Okay, so it created that low, it created this low, it created this low. So you can see the way it's breaking structures, mitigating demand. You can see mitigating supply, sorry, not demand, until there was a tap on this 4 hour here. So you guys can see the zones. This is the extreme 4 hour zone here. So this is it here. Trying to mark that out. So you can see the way I refined this from the monthly to the daily to the 4 hour time frame. And look what happened after that. There was a break of structure to this downside, mitigating it. Okay. Then look what happened. The market swept this low, tapped into it. What happened? It break every of this supply here, change structure, taking out all of this high, taking out all of this high. Then what happened? Then a retracement back down. Then what happened again? Then boom, to the upside. And then it came to mitigate even the extreme part of this, then push all the way to the highs. Okay, so these things are very simple, guys. It's just for you, left for you to train your eyes for this. Okay, so looking at this thing now, you can see, looking at your trading range here, you plot your Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low. Okay, you can see the way the price came into this zone just to mitigate it right here. And you can see from this level is a discounted price level. You can just draw it all the way down, because once you see a change of structure or change of character, you should be able to take your trades from there. Okay, and that is exactly what happened. And guys, this is it. It has been buying all the way from that level. And if you look at this, guy, this is why I tell you to always come from the higher time frames. This is the reason why you can see, you can catch some kind of big moves on the market. You can catch big moves. You can see the way this market came into the zone. You see what happened? It reacted and break structure, then came into a mini supply level, a mini demand level here, then boom, to the upside. So imagine holding some of these trades just like this below the low here, and you are targeting the highs, of which the market later hit it. And the same thing happened here when the market came into this zone here. If you know how to make your entries, just put it below the low target, where these highs, your major target should be the main highs, but you should be taking some partial profit while it's going. Okay, the same thing where should be the same thing now that we're expecting here. We're expecting all of this the same move, something we have done. You can see it. We are still expecting that the same thing to happen around on any of these zones. You can see 1, 2, 3. This any of these zones, we're expecting that the same reaction to take place. So guys, stay tuned on US30. A lot is going to be happening this week. So guys, you guys just keep your eyes open and keep your funds and risk properly. Don't trade just anything you see. No, trade with your plan. Okay, trade with your plan and you will never miss. See you guys on the next episode. And if you like this video, kindly subscribe and give me a thumbs up on this video, and comment what you don't understand on the comment section. So bye.